What's up? Welcome back. Today, making this one short, I was fortunate enough that a friend of mine, Garrett, I'll link his channel below, go check him out. He actually does a much better review of his camera than I'm about to do. But he loaned me his camera because I was curious about it. I recently traded my FX30 to my buddy Jordy, sold the camera that I traded for, and was in the market for something, I don't want to say more video centric, but something that is more hybrid. Originally, I wanted the FX30 just as, video camera. I wanted one ecosystem of lenses that was just for that body, and it was small. It was honestly really great for what I used. But I keep learning these things about me. The bigger the kit gets, the less I take it with me places. But I messaged Garrett, I texted him and asked him, a few questions about this camera, and he's like, you know what, just borrow it. Take it for a couple days. I'm going camping, and so I did. So he loaned me this. This is the Lumix S5 Mark II. And the reason that this camera is so intriguing to me is because it shares the same mount as my Leica SL2S, both in the Elemental lines between Sigma, Panasonic, and Leica. So I thought it made sense that I'd have the same camera, just share lenses, just go back and forth. So I checked it out this weekend, and the video that's about to follow this is just me out playing, nothing serious, not really pushing it, not really trying very hard, if I'm honest with you. The entire time it's equipped with my Lumix 24-105 and my Moment variable ND. We just went out and just played. But in the short time that I've had it, I think I've decided that I'm not going to pick up an S5 II right now. I think I'm gonna wait. There's another camera that's kind of got my attention, but that's another video. But here's the footage that we shot when Atlas and my wife and I went down to Clingman's Dome in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park this Saturday. It was cold, it was real peoply, but we went, we had a good time. Where are we going today?
Some kind of dome?
Clingman's Dome. What kind of a trip are we taking?
I don't know.
Adventure! He's not in the mood for it today. Too bad. We're going anyway. So to catch you up, today is Saturday, 21st of October. We are in peak leaf season here. It's our fall or autumn, whatever you call it, wherever you're at when you see this. We are going to run down to Clingman's Dome. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from us here in East Tennessee. Up the Great Smoky Mountains. We've never been, any of us, and I am at a point where I want to start checking some boxes and seeing some things that I want to see that I've never seen. We just got back from Arizona 3 weeks ago. That really got me fired up to go and do the things. So hopefully my family is also motivated. Not quite as me, but I'm not one to sit still. So I'm not one to sit here on the weekends and do nothing much. I do have a couple weddings to finish, one wedding to finish, 2 videos to finish. But I just shot those, so not pressing. I'm sure they'd love to happen, but my mental health also needs to happen. So we're gonna get out and explore, maybe run through Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, just because it's always mad chaos and just see what's happening there. But no plan, and I'm gonna take the Lumix S5 II, as I said, and we'll give it a test. See what happens. I've got it on the Switch Pod currently. Run the Deity D4 Duo for audio, so if it sounds garbage, that's why it's up. But let's quit stalling and get to it.
I gotta be ready for everything. The Bucky's on.
Snow on the ground. Had to park almost a mile below the top. That's muddy, that's slick, Tosh. Walk to the top.
Yeah, otherwise you can't do that.
No, okay.
You do that.
I've lost my crew. This is steep. All up. I appreciate you being here till now. If you have a different opinion of this camera, I'd love to hear it below. It's fantastic. This is nothing that I'm saying is a bad thing. The autofocus is incredibly better than it used to be on the original S5 that I had in photo and video. Feels great in the hand. Like, there's really nothing not to like about it. I'm just kind of stuck. Like, if I'm going to carry a camera that size, I'm taking the Leica. The video features on it are phenomenal. The autofocus is not anywhere near as good by any means, but it's good enough for what I do. So I felt like it was a little redundant, which I know is nice to have some redundancy, but in this situation, it's the last thing I wanted. So if you want to know what camera I decided to pick up, note to subscribe and come back and check out that video when I make it in a couple weeks. But I appreciate you being here. I'll see you then.